Let's double click the Audacity icon to get that open. Sometimes though, when you open up Audacity, we don't get this window coming up. Hopefully that is the case and we don't need to do anything else. But if you do double click the shortcut and all you see is Audacity up here in the menu bar, click on the File menu and choose New. And that'll get a window. What we do want to do when we get this window up is to save it as your own project. So click on File and come down to Save Project As. Now it's critical that before you click on File, you make sure that you have Audacity as the active program. To make Audacity the active program, like if I click on the desktop and I have Finder up here, I click anywhere on this window. I can click on the title bar, I can click anywhere in here and it becomes Audacity. So make sure that you do that. Then File menu, and we want to choose Save Project As. If it says Save Page As, you are in Firefox. Once we've done the Save Project As, we want to make sure that it's being saved on the desktop. So if you see desktop right here, no problem. If you don't, if you see something like Documents, click on Desktop. Then up here where we see the flashing cursor, I just need to start typing the name and we want to put in audio. And come over and click the Save button. Once we have audio in the title bar, we're almost ready to go. We do need to set a couple of things though before we continue, and that's some of the volume levels. This first section here is for the playback volume. And we want to bring that down a little bit, maybe to 0.7, just so it's not too loud in your headphones. The next thing we want to adjust is our microphone input level. But before we decide what it should be, we need to monitor what our microphone is picking up. So we can come over to our levels here, and we can see the microphone and click on it, and we can now see that we have our microphone picking up some sound. You want to make sure that when you're not talking, that the level is as low as possible, like this. That's excellent. That means it's not picking up any background noise, or very little. You also want to make sure you don't get too close to the microphone, because if you do, your levels get way too high and your sound will be distorted. So if you see that little red bar at the end, it means that your audio has been clipping and it will sound not good at all. You want to aim for your audio being between -24 and -12 on this scale here. The best way to do that is to make sure your mouth is no closer than your hand's width away from the microphone. And you can see that it saves, with this little red bar there, what the highest level was. And you don't want to see that going much over -12. What's happening right now is perfect. So I don't need to make any adjustment here, but you may want to. So you can bring the volume, the input volume up, and we can see that we can get a higher level happening when we're talking. It also means when I'm not talking, that it's picking up a lot more background noise. Somewhere around 0.6 or 0.7 is probably going to be a good number to pick. Next, we want to make sure that we choose the built-in output. This is what I'm using to record with, so I'm going to keep that, but you want to have built-in output. That means you're going to hear it in your headphones. Our microphone needs to be the AK5370. You don't want to have the built-in microphone. Make sure you've got AK5370. Take your microphone and move it out at the edge of the table between you and your partner, and place your storyboard planner either behind the microphone on the keyboard so that you can both see it, or you can prop up the storyboard planner against the back of the keyboard and against the monitors, and that might be a little bit easier to read. But don't hold the storyboard planner when you're reading, because the microphone will pick up you moving the paper, guaranteed. And that's about it. So once you have all those things set, watch the next movie.